Hey everyone, so we have some notes today. Pretty simple. This is section 4.3, triangle inequalities. And here we have two ideas, I guess. One's a conjecture. This one's called the triangle inequality conjecture. And it basically says the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third length, or is greater than the length of the third side. So basically, if you take any two sides of the triangle and add them up, it's going to be bigger than the third side, the side that's not included when you add it. Okay, and it has to be that way. Otherwise, you can't. Those sides can't be the sides of a triangle. And I'll share a video with you guys that'll explain it differently. And then here's another one. This one's called the side angle inequality. And the idea is pretty easy. The biggest angle is across the largest side, or the longest side, and vice versa. If you know which biggest angle. Okay, and same thing, the smallest angle measure will have the shortest side length across from it or opposite it. That's all this is saying. You guys could copy this. Again, it says the smallest side will be opposite the smallest angle, the largest side will be opposite the largest angle. And opposite means straight across. Okay, not next to, or yeah, just straight across. So hopefully you copied those two. If you didn't copy those two, pause it right now and copy it. There you go. So here's some examples. It's a little dark right now, so hold on, this camera's tripping. Okay, it's a little dark right now, so this camera is having a hard time focusing. So here it says determine if the three side lengths can be the measures of the sides of a triangle. So pretty much if we measured these up, let's say they could be inches, centimeters, or feet, that doesn't matter. Could a triangle have those three side lengths? So according to the triangle inequality, if you take any two and add them, it has to be bigger than the third length. Okay. Now if you look back at the triangle inequality, what we had is three different inequalities. Okay. But in reality, I'm going to give you guys a shortcut. In reality, you don't have to check all three. Okay, you don't have to check all three. But what you should do is you should put the three lengths in order, and then take the two smaller ones, and then add them, and then ask yourself, is it bigger than the third length? If it's bigger than the third length, then it could represent the side lengths of a triangle. If it's not bigger than the third length, then those three lengths cannot represent the side lengths of a triangle. So here we have 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is not bigger than 6, so these cannot be determined. No, they cannot be the side lengths of a triangle. And I'll let you get away with just putting no. They can't. Okay. And again, it's because 1 plus 2 cannot equal, or is not bigger than the third side length. Here's a different one. Again, what you want to do is take and put them in order, and then take those two smaller ones and add them, and then compare it to the bigger one. If this side is bigger than the third length, then those measurements can represent a triangle, the triangle side lengths. If it's not, then they can't. 2 plus 3 is not bigger than 5. Okay, so this is another no. Okay, and again, I'll share a video with you guys either today or the next day that'll represent this a little bit better, and you can see visually what's going on when these two side lengths is not bigger than the third one. Again, just grab the three measures, put them in order from least to greatest, and then take the two smaller ones and compare it to the bigger one. Is 3 plus 4 bigger than 6? Yes, 3 plus 4 is bigger than 6. So those measures, imagine it was like 3 inches, 4 inches, and 6 inches. Those measurements could be the side lengths of a triangle. Okay. And then here it says, okay, so that's the first set of examples we're doing. And then here it says order the angles from smallest to largest. Okay, so we have 3 angles, smallest to biggest. That's how we want to order them. And if I want to figure out the smallest angle, I just look for the shortest side length, okay, or the smallest side length. The smallest side length is this one, 4 centimeters. And the angle across from it is angle A. So angle A is the smallest angle. Okay. And then if I want to find the biggest one, let's take a look and let's find the biggest side measurement. So 6 centimeters and 10 centimeters. So this is the bigger one. And the angle across from this, or opposite that, is angle C. So this is the smallest. This is the biggest. The only one left is angle B, and that one would be the middle measurement of the angles. Okay. And again, B looks like this, right? So the thing that you guys will have to get used to is finding the angles and the sides that are opposite the angles. Okay. But hopefully you don't have too hard a time figuring that out, because putting them in order is easy. Like, you guys knew that was the smallest, that was the middle, and then that was the biggest. But figuring out which angle is opposite that, that might be a bit trickier for some of you guys. So this one says order the side lengths from smallest to largest. Okay, now hopefully you guys realize there's 3 side lengths, and most of the time they just put them in order. Here you have PQR in alphabetical order. So first I'm just going to name the sides, that way you guys see them, and then I'm going to put them in order. So first, again, if I go in order, alphabetical order, that's one side, PQ, and then here's another side, QR, and then again, if I go in alphabetical order, it's PR, not RP. Okay. Instead of continuing this, I didn't want to continue this because it would go RP, which is not in alphabetical order. So there you go. So those are the 3, but they're not in order yet. Okay. So here, let me cover. This is my answer here. So then to figure out which side is the biggest, or let's go with the smallest first. The smallest. We need to find the smallest angle. 73, 53, and 54. 53 is the smallest. So this is the smallest angle. Across from it, it's going to be the shortest side length. So PQ. So PQ is the smallest one. And then to find the biggest one, or the biggest side length, the longest side length, let's find the biggest angle. Well, here's the biggest angle. 73 degrees, and then again to find the length that's opposite, just go straight across, and then, oh crap, that's QR. So it looks like it is in order. Believe it won't always be that way though. Okay, we got kind of lucky there where it just happened to be in alphabetical order. I should redo this video, but I'm not going to. But that's how you figure out which one is the biggest and which one is the smallest. And again, just you have to go across. If you know the shortest side, go across from it, you'll get the smallest angle. If you know the biggest angle, go across from it and you'll find the longest side. And that is it. Let's do some practice.